All right, it's 6 o'clock. Everyone,
Thanks, Marty.
there you go, Marty.
Hey, Marty.
So, let us get started. We do have a quorum. No public comments, I'm assuming. Mr. Chapel, will you use the pledge?
Yes, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag, I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
The board mission statement. Through high expectations and equitable opportunity, TMISD will focus on the whole child by providing a safe environment and a high-quality curriculum with diverse and enriching experiences.
Thank you. Were we having a public hearing today?
No,
No,
it's
okay.
just an agenda item.
Okay, I got you. All right, so here we are, item number 1, discussion action items. Consider impossible approval of an order calling a bond election on May 2nd, 2026. Mr. Van
Mr.
Reed.
President, members of the board, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule. I've given you an updated list of projected improvements from a $140 million bond. $136 million will be earmarked for Proposition A and $4 million for Proposition B. Proposition B is primarily technology devices that can be taken out of the classroom and the school. These are budget estimates. The costs are mainly placeholders as best as we can ascertain what the cost would be through either our architect or Mr. Hernandez or a construction company. And that's the scope of the project based on the costs that we have available to us. The financial impact of this looks like it's going to be 20 pennies over a 3-4 year period of time. So that's all the new information I have for you. Entertain any questions.
Yeah, with respect to the allocation of the dollars, Mr. Van Matry, I mean, what is is there a certain rigidness to the, weighted percentage of how it shakes out? I mean, is there wiggle room shifting dollars to other categories?
As long as the ballot language is generally broad,
Okay,
so as long as we do what the ballot language says we're going to do, which is build or renovate or replace district facilities, the issue we ran into with the 23 bond was we didn't anticipate delaying construction of the junior high for 2 years. And subsequently, when we saw, I would say a year into attacking the projects, when we saw that we weren't going to be able to find land as easily as we initially thought, then we held back on projects such as we stopped buying buses. We only bought 5. We didn't put any roofs on any of the schools. We did all the safety and security, did all the athletic stuff, which was in 2 separate propositions. But it was mainly Proposition A, where we had to hold back funds, a significant amount of funds, close to $100 million out of 164, because we had to build the junior high, we had to build the CTE center, and we had to have safety and security. So once we were comfortable with doing those major things, then we did the exterior doors for all of the campuses. We did the cameras. We did 5 buses. We did 3 SUVs. What else did we do? We did pretty much everything except, we didn't buy as many buses,
AC at high school. and-
AC, no roofs, and we did AC at 2 of the campuses, primary and high school.
And the high school one came in way above what we,
But again, it's like a budget. It's our best guess. And as a team of 8 and with the district staff, we'll prioritize.
I know initially we bought the first set of buses, and then you had indicated that, we were gonna stagger it,
Yes.
for maintenance purposes. Is that still available, those funds for the second wave of buses, or no?
No,
Okay, so that was one of the,
no.
I was surprised because the high school put in some money for building modernization. I was surprised that the middle school didn't. And, I mean, to me, hey, that's fine with me. I was just surprised that the middle school, of course, I don't know the age of it, but I know that when I worked there, it just seemed like it needed a little sprucing up. So that surprised me. But I trust the administration, and I trust, you guys.
Well, I think with the funds we do have, which it may not be itemized and earmarked, but it is going to get, yes.
Something might come up.
And I think you're really going to like the academic playscape area that, I think you'd mentioned the wow factor. It's going to be a wow factor.
That's good.
Well, I just want to make sure that, our special ed kids don't miss out on their sensory room, sensory rooms across the board, because I do know that, sometimes things cost a little bit more, sometimes you gotta,
Shift things around.
yeah, shift things
but I can
around.
tell you
But I need to make sure that that
With
doesn't have
respect
to
to
change.
that will be one of the first projects we do.
Okay, good, because I would hate for our kids to go without. I know that everybody's getting everything that they need or that they want, but I need to make sure that these kiddos are taken care of, that are a priority, not just, well, if, we need more for, ag building or, other things that are luxurious, I guess you can say. I don't want that to be deprioritized, that our kids get their funding taken to make something else look nice. So that's all I want to make sure that they're taken care of, that their money doesn't get touched. Especially that, I'll be honest with you, I'm not 100% sure that $150,000 across the entire district is going to be enough money.
It's
for
140.
Says 150 on our
That's wrong.
paper.
So it's 140.
It's 140. What paper do you have?
This one.
Mine's showing 140.
Same paper.
What?
The same paper.
It says bond 2026 total amount 140 million.
no, that's.
Oh, the sensory room's
Oh, the sensory
150,000.
room. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so that is
Okay,
correct.
yeah. I was like, really? I see 150. 150,000. I don't even know, to be honest with you, if that would be enough.
What Patrick did was he met with the vendor that's providing our furniture for the CTE Center.
Okay.
And used their expertise in doing sensory rooms. And then I think you added some funds.
That's correct. They told me to budget about 20,000 per classroom, so I did that.
Okay.
But knowing that a lot of the stuff is gonna require electrical
Mm-hmm.
and possible upgrades and everything, that's how I went from the 80,000 to 150,000
Okay.
to cover that. So I think we have a pretty good cushion to
Good,
get this
okay.
done.
Good. Just wanted to make sure, because I know that a lot of, I'm not gonna go into numbers or anything, but I know that a lot of equipment for special needs kids are very expensive. So I just want to make sure that they're taken care of, that their money doesn't get touched by anybody else, so. Okay,
How many rooms at each campus will that be?
just
One
one
sensory
sensory
It's
room
one sensory room per
Per campus,
campus?
per
yes.
campus.
And then the new junior high will
We'll already
already
have it sensory room.
Okay.
The roofs and HVAC definitely have to be
Definitely.
high priority for every campus.
One of the first.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
So the roof and the HVAC is basically an overflow from the previous bond? Is that would it be? a
Well,
fair assessment
we
or not?
we did two schools HVAC.
Okay,
We did the high school and the primary, but we did 0 roofs.
okay.
We did patch some roofs. We spent about 65,000 of bond money to keep it from
Emergency,
leaking,
yeah.
but we didn't do what we wanted to do.
How many buses are we talking about on this bond?
It's buses and seat belts.
Oh, so
Yeah,
those are
so at
months.
the next board meeting, I will do a presentation because the latest legislation is saying that we need to, all buses must have 3-point seatbelts by 2029. So I'll bring a presentation to, we're at 17 buses that we're looking to replace.
And how many are in our fleet?
We have 34, 35,
And we already bought 5.
yes. But a bunch of them already have seatbelts, so we're good. It's only 17. But they're at a point in the age, they're 20-something years old.
Right.
And in that presentation, I'll say it's not cost-effective to put the money into putting the seatbelts. But we're also going to report, because this report has to go to TA, and they're looking at it to see if they're going to help funding. And my recommendation is that we can't afford it, and we're looking for funding from them to
Absolutely.
see what we can get from them.
Sounds good.
Awesome.
Do seatbelts get used?
So,
Were they available?
some do, they're there, and they're told. And so that's one of the things too, that we'll look at the policy, and it needs to be in our policy. That's one of the updates that's coming in this presentation.
Just curious.
Can our primary kids even put those seatbelts on by themselves?
But don't they have,
They
don't
can't
they
with
have
the
people
monitor-
there?
the
On
monitor.
every primary bus? Oh,
I was
okay,
gonna say, I thought there were monitors on there.
good.
Yeah.
That's a lot of seatbelts, though.
Yeah.
Those
But I mean,
buses.
if these kiddos are already used to doing it when they get into
Yeah.
their own personal cars, the first thing that they do is they put their seatbelt on. If they see that it's available on a bus, I'm sure they're gonna put it on. I hope they're gonna put it on.
I thought the program that was put on for the community was very, very good.
Thank
Talking
you.
about
I plan on
this.
doing that multiple times.
Yeah, I think it's good for everybody to hear it. Are there any more questions?
I'm sorry, any other questions? Everybody-
So what are we doing?
Any other questions? I'm sorry.
No, that's all right.
All right, so you have.
Yes, Mr.
recommendation?
President, members of the board, the administration's recommendation that the board adopt an order calling a bond election to be held on May 2nd, 2026, with Proposition A in the amount of $136 million and Proposition B in the amount of $4 million.
All right, do we have a motion to approve that recommendation?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, let's vote on it. Paul's not here, Leo Gonzalez, I vote yes. Rich Huppa?
Yes.
Brian Boone?
Yes.
Ken Boone?
Yes.
Marty Jimenez?
Yes.
Okay. That passes 5-0.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, item number 2, discuss and consider approval of marketing.
We need to read.
No.
Oh,
We don't have to read
No,
it?
you don't have to.
Okay, just wanted to
thank
make sure.
goodness, I saw that, I was like.
Okay.
this-
We ask.
We asked,
Okay.
yes.
I just wanted to make sure before we moved on, I'm sorry.
It's like 4 pages.
Need some water.
I was like, please no.
All right, discuss and consider approval of marketing and communication services. Mr. Van Matry?
Mr. President, members of the board, I think that it's going to be incumbent upon me and our team to communicate some of the projects that we didn't do in 2023 and be as very transparent as we possibly can be. Quite frankly, I'm an educator, not a politician or a election consultant. And that's evident by, in 2022, I thought I could communicate effectively and let the community know what they needed to know, and we were defeated soundly. And then in 2023, we hired professionals that can saturate the community with information, factual information, and we had a different result. At the last meeting, we had a little conversation, and I felt that there was a consensus to spend some money and retain a professional marketing firm that we used in 2023. I also believe, Philip, you're going to have to give me the answer to this. The board we will put before them a reimbursement,
Resolution.
and this will be this would be subjective to that?
Yes.
Okay, so we could, if the bond is successful, we could reimburse our general fund with bond proceeds.
Good.
I know we did that the last one.
Okay, that'd be nice.
Great.
That'd be nice.
And we're looking at option one. There's 3 or 4 options. This is the least expensive option. And I think it will allow us to communicate. And if the community at the end of the day thinks it's in their best interest to vote no, then we respect that and we move on.
I know you were critical on your inaugural proposal when you came in, but, you know, that was a pretty stacked election, and it was kind of a,
I
It's kinda tough
really
to-
thought it was a slam dunk, and I can remember it like it was yesterday. I'm sitting in the toy room, and I really don't follow, I don't get on the county's webpage, and Denise calls, and I don't even think she was on the board. She's just and she went, "Oh my God," and sent me early voting numbers, and it was a disaster. But again, thank you for saying that, but I don't think I did a good enough job of communicating to the TM public the need, and we did in 23, and we're going to do in 26, and we'll see what happens.
so how, because San Patricio is handling this, San Patricio County rather, is handling this election process, how does that differ for us? Is there a cost savings because it's a,
It may be more expensive. But we did find out on Friday, towards the end of the day, that Nueces County was receptive to assisting us, but all of the election order had already been prepared, and San Patricio County, we had already communicated with them, and it was a little late. I didn't think it was the right thing to do to them, where they had secured workers and whatever, and so it's not a cheap election.
Okay.
Do you have anything to add on that, Ms. Castillo?
No, I mean, they're willing and able to help assist us with the election. So, I mean, I think it'll be a good time to see, you know, in case future elections were to happen and Nueces County isn't available to help us, we already have that working relationship with them. But
We did
they
one for
seem
Cal Allen.
very, very accommodating
Yes.
to us,
Okay.
you know, very willing to do what they needed to do to help us. I mean, because at the time, they were our only option, so.
Is there any concern about, you know, because it's not Nueces County, the visibility of our election
One
process?
polling site.
Okay,
which will be here.
okay.
And I don't know if Nueces County was going to have multiple polling sites.
Initially, they weren't gonna have an election, so I don't know what their plans are, what other entities are now joining the election. We didn't go into those
Right,
details, because
right.
they just called us on Friday,
It was late Friday,
Late
too.
in the, late in the,
so.
okay. Any other questions? Anyone? All right, Mr. Van Matry, you have a recommendation?
I do. Mr. President, members of the board, it is the administration's recommendation that the board approve the contract agreement with Advantage Consultants to support our upcoming Bond 2026 campaign as presented.
Can I ask a clarification question?
Yes.
You have to approve, but there are multiple options.
Option one.
Option one, okay. All right. Do we have a motion? Mr. Van
I do.
Matry's?
I move that we approve the contract with Advantage Consultants with option one.
Okay, we have a
I'll second that.
Okay. All right, let's vote. All is out. Leo Gonzalez, I vote yes. Mr. Chapa?
Yes.
Yes. Brian Boone?
Yes.
Kim Boone?
Yes.
Marty Jimenez?
Yes.
All right, the motion passes 5-0. All right, next item is report intruder detection audit findings.
Mr. President, members of the board, I have a statement that I want to read into the record, and then we will go into closed session for greater detail. The top priority of Tolosa Midway ISD and the state of Texas is keeping students and staff safe every day. On January 20th, 2026, the Texas Education Agency conducted an intruder detection audit at one of our campuses. The audits test whether a campus is accessible to an unauthorized individual. This audit, conducted as part of Governor Abbott's school safety directives for all school systems following the tragedy in Uvalde, seeks to help districts identify how campuses can improve safety for students, such as ensuring exterior doors are locked. The audit provides us with an opportunity to create a safer learning environment for our students and staff. We are working closely with our district school safety and security committee to ensure that we are training all our staff and securing our doors for the protection of everyone at our campuses. The support from the state in conducting the intruder detection audits is just one of the many actions we are taking to ensure our schools are safe. We know that this work does not end, and we appreciate the board's support. We acknowledge that parents and community members are likely very interested in the details of the audit results. However, it is in the best interest of the students that we do not share this information to the broader public, as it could lead to compromising important campus security information. Specific details of the intruder detection audit will be discussed in the executive session. Tolosa Midway ISD is committed to providing a safe and secure learning environment for our students and staff.
All righty. Any questions, anybody? If no board action is needed on that, thank you, Mr. Van Matry. So now do we go to?
Budget amendment.
Okay, the budget, okay, so now next item is discuss and consider approval of consent agenda informational items, and that is a budget amendment.
Mr. Carroll?
And you should have those were handed out to y'all. And it specifically is just temporary, going into fund balance to fund for the Advantage program, and we've got a maximum amount in there for election costs. Hopefully, we won't need them all.
And we can reimburse ourselves.
Yes.
Not for the election.
Not for the election,
Yes.
but for Advantage, yes.
For the what?
For the election, we can't reimburse ourselves for the election costs. Those can't come out of the bond, but the contract with the Advantage can.
Anybody have any questions on the budget amendments?
Not much we can do about that one.
Alrighty.
Mr. President, members of the board, it is the administration's recommendation that the board approve the consent agenda items as presented.
All right, do I have a motion to approve the budget amendments?
I'll make the motion that we approve the budget amendments as presented.
Mr. Boone,
I'll second that.
Mr. Johnson. All right, vote. Paul Arriaga's out. Leo Gonzalez, I vote yes. Mr. Chapa?
Yes.
Yes. Mr. Boone?
Yes.
All right, Mrs. Boone?
Yes.
Ms. Jimenez?
Yes.
All right, vote passes 5-0. All right, now it's time, it's currently 6:25. We're going to go into closed session. The board will convene in close meeting as authorized by Texas Open Meetings Act to discuss items allowed by the Texas Government Code, Chapter 551.071-.076, .082, .0821, .083, and .084. Time, again, right now is 6:26. Reconvening from closed session, it is currently 6:48. We don't have any action items to vote on. Closed session. Future meetings, next Monday, February 16th, is our regular board meeting, and all we have left is adjournment.
I'll make-
Motion?
I'll make that motion to adjourn the
Kim?
meeting.
I second that.
All right. All right, let's vote. Paul is gone. Leo Gonzalez, I vote yes. Rick Chapa?
Yes.
Mr. Brian Boone?
Yes.
Ms. Kim Boone?
Yes.
Ms. Marty Jimenez?
Yes.
All right, vote passes 5-0. So we're officially adjourned at 6:49.